Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Swampy Comics. I'm Swampy, and this is the new comic preview polls for what week is it? October 22nd, 2025. And we got a good number of books to get to, so let's just jump right in. First up this week, we got Absolute Wonder Woman number 13. This is written by Kelly Thompson with art this time by Matias Bergara and colors by Jordi Belair with letters by Becca Carey. And in this issue, we have Diana leaving the labyrinth, and we're starting on a new story arc for her, where it seems that she's going to be battling all sorts of supernatural anomalies all over the globe, which should be pretty interesting. On the cover here, we have these hands that look whited out, and I'm really excited to see who they could possibly be. I think either Clayface or Poison Ivy, and my predictions for this are that maybe some more experiments are being let out of Arc M. But that seems kind of crazy to do so soon when none of those villains have seen Gotham. But I don't know. It's just a really exciting time to be an absolute Wonder Woman fan. I'm really looking forward to seeing where we go from here, and learning more about Diana, and learning more about the Amazons in the Absolute Universe. And yeah, just how similar all these pieces are to their main counterparts, and how that's going to affect things. Yeah, I'm over the moon hyped for this issue. This series has not had a single bad issue or even a low point. But yeah, man, Absolute Wonder Woman number 13. I have a feeling it's going to be a winner, and we're often going to be off into another great story. So, but next up, we got Detective Comics number 1102. This is by writer Tom Taylor and art by Michael Janin. We're picking up after Detective Comics 1101, wherein Batman discovered this kind of abandoned boat that he rescued some people. Well, this abandoned boat crashed into another boat, and he discovered it after rescuing the people from the other boat. And he found out this the ship was full of dead people with only one alive child on it who was very sick. And Bruce did the Batman thing and saved that kid and got sick himself, as he found out from Mr. Terrific at the end of last issue. And yeah, I just can't wait to. I'm hoping this leads into a Scarecrow story arc. There's been some talk of fear with what was written in the walls last issue, and this story arc is called The Courage That Kills. So um, yeah, I'm really hoping to see Scarecrow, and I can't wait to see the new redesign for the current run, if there is a major one. That will be pretty cool. But yeah, I really like how I'm new to Detective Comics, so they've probably been doing this for a while. But I really liked that Mr. Terrific was involved right at the end of the first issue, and I like Gotham being Gotham, but it's nice to not forget that there's a big world of people outside of Gotham that can be helping Bruce at any given time. So, yeah, I'm glad that we're not afraid to show that right off the bat. I've seen Mr. Terrific on the cover here, and all in all, I'm really excited for this issue too. This should be good. I really liked the first part of this story. I read it again last night, and I'm like, oh yeah, this. I'm very hyped for Detective Comics. But next up, we got Escape number 3. This is by writer Rick Remender and artist by Daniel Acuna. This book I'm pretty excited about, but I gotta go with just cover looking here, because full disclosure, I haven't read Escape 2 yet, and I also haven't read issue 2 of Garth Ennis's The War. These are two books that I really like, but there's just a tinge of realism to them that just puts them at the bottom of my reading stack. And it's not a quality issue. It's just, it's a little darker and gloomier than a lot of the other stuff that I read. And, depending on your mood, it's depending on how much you want to read that stuff. But I do plan on reading Escape 2 tonight in preparation for Escape 3. I loved issue 1 so much. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And I flipped through Escape issue 2, and I have a feeling I will not be disappointed. We learn more about our main character in that book, and it looks like in this one we got a pretty kick-ass motorcycle escape slash chase. So super hyped to check this out and continue to patronize this book, even though I might fall behind on the reading of it a little bit. Next up, we have the Fantastic Four, number 4. And yeah, this seems like this is going to be taking place kind of after One World of Doom wraps up. It seems like this is yeah, going to be more of a goofy and fun family focused issue, which you know, is whatever to me. I don't know the Fantastic Four's extended family well at all. I don't know who this blue kid is. I don't know who that green scroll girl is, and yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. This whole run is a big experiment for me. I really liked the first 3 issues, so I mean, we'll see if Ryan North continues to impress me with this 4th one. But at worst, this could be the issue that peels me off the series. We shall see. But nonetheless, 3 issues of great comic booking has me excited for a 4th. So I hope this one keeps me going. But next up, we got Green Lantern number 28. And oh my gosh, I didn't do the, hold on, credits for Fantastic Four. How dare I? Before we move on. Going one back in the slide. There we go. Fantastic Four is by writer Ryan North, with pencils by Humberto Ramos, inks by Victor Olazaba, and colors by Edgar Delgado, with letters by Joe Caramagna. All right, now we're moving on to Green Lantern number 28. This is by writer Jeremy Adams, with art by Veen Ken Marion, colors by Romulo Fajardo Jr., and letters by Dave Sharp. And as it says in the description, I mean, it's all I can, I can just guess at what we're going to get to here, because the Starbreaker supremacy is over. We've hit a new kind of, not entirely a new dawn, but a new season in Green Lantern here. And I don't know what to expect. I don't know where we're going from here. I really like what the solicit says and how cryptic it is, so I'll read that to you. A new page is discovered in the Book of Oa that says only 2 words: Hal Jordan. Upon reading this page, the greatest Green Lantern is thrust into a new mystery with massive ramifications. So upon reading this Hal Jordan thing, the greatest Green Lantern, so Sinestro or Guy Gardner, am I right? No, but yeah, super excited to see what this has in store for Hal. I mean, and then it's always a win for me. You're throwing Hal and Carol holding hands on the page, and that's all we got. Like, I'm in. I love those two as a couple. I love their struggles. They are one of the most realistic in my mind kind of couples in all of comic bookdom, just because of their ups and downs. And yeah, I'm really hyped. I also, Star Sapphire is low key one of my favorite Green Lantern characters, so I'm just excited to see her more and more and more. More Carol Ferris is a freaking win. I'm just happy about that. But Green Lantern Green Lantern Dark number 7, by writer Tate Bromball, with art by Werther de la Dedra and colors by Giovanna Nero. And oh man, I'm bummed. I'm bummed because this is the last issue of Green Lantern Dark, a series that issue 4 of got put in my subscription box by accident. I had no intention of even looking at this, but upon flipping through it, I was intrigued by the art and the setting, and the lack of familiarity with all the familiar things that I was seeing. And so I jumped in and I got issues 1, 2, and 3. And now I've gotten 5 and 6. And here we are at 7. And this is just beautiful fairy tale story, like comic, like beautiful fairy tale / superhero storytelling. Like, I don't know, there's something about this really unique art by Werther de la Dedra that is just beautifully messy. Like, I just like it seems like a mess, but you know that every or every stroke is precise and meant to happen, and just yeah, I don't know. This is just one of those books that, like, if you're into the more fantasy end of comics or the more magic-y, mysterious stuff, this is right up your alley. This is right up your alley. It doesn't have really anything to do with the mainline Green Lantern mythos. If anything, it's a play off the old Tangent comics, and yeah, I'm really excited to see how this story ends. I have a feeling we're gonna stick the landing pretty hard here, and I can't wait to get to it. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm just excited, excited, excited. But next up, Justice League Unlimited number 12. This is by writer Mark Waid with art by Dan Mora, colors by Tamara Bonvillain, and letters by Ariana Mar. And in the middle of DCKO, we're starting our own little subplot with Justice League Unlimited. We have the Terrific 10. And if I were to guess, this is probably all the people that all the weird time anomalies that aren't stuck out with the mystery character from the Dark Tomorrow special. Um, but we could be, because I believe Batman Beyond was with our quote unquote mystery character. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Justice League Unlimited gets weirder and weirder, and I love it for it. I love that this comic isn't afraid to try to be so many things at once and actually sticking the landing on 80% of what it's throwing out there. Um, yeah, I'm really I'm all in on DCKO and all in on Justice League Unlimited. I have been all year. I love this series. It's so much fun every issue, and I can't wait to see what timey wimey alternate versions of characters madness we get up into in this issue while everybody's down in a crazy fighting tournament in the center of the earth. I mean, this the more I describe it, the happier. So yeah, yeah, Justice League Unlimited number 12. I think it's going to be a winner this week for me. A New History of the DC Universe number 4. Not too much to say in previews about it, except for we're getting into the New 52 and beyond era with the history of DC. And yeah, not much to say. This is by writer Mark Waid with art by Tony Daniel and Hayden Sherman, with colors by Hi-Fi and also by Triona Farrell. And yeah, there'll be more to talk about when I review this on the tier list. It'll be fun to talk about these books as a whole, and yeah, this is all pretty cool. This is quite an achievement, and I can't wait to see how they handle things like you know, Superman kind of New 52 Superman going away and old Superman coming back and the whole Doomsday Clock thing, and yeah, I can't wait to see how they make sense of honestly probably the most messy 15 years in DC's history. So yeah, this will be entertaining either way. But anyway, next up we got Predator Kills the Marvel Universe number 3. This is by writer Benjamin Percy with art by Daniel Picciotto, colors by Frank D'Armata, and letters by Clayton Cowles. And what can I say? Predator, or rather a whole clan of predators with Kraven the Hunter running around hunting down Marvel superheroes. We also have one captured and turned into some sort of a Weapon X creature, which is you're seeing on the cover here. And yeah, in this issue, we're going to be having quite a showdown with Spider Man and Wolverine, which is pretty interesting because those are the two characters that have had crossovers with Predator in this canon, in fact. So, should be pretty cool. I mean, not a lot to say. It's Predator fighting superheroes. I can't really wax on that too much, but I'm stoked. I wouldn't be picking up this book if I was stoked because it's so silly and in the best way. So, yeah, Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. Fun stuff. Next up, we got Skinbreaker number 2. This is by writer Robert Kirkman with art by David Finch, colors by Annalise Leone, and letters by Russ Wooten. Yeah, issue 2 of this brand new series from comic genius, Robert Kirkman, creator of The Walking Dead, Invincible, and this is his newest property, a weird fantasy property involving a tribe of orc-like characters, and it seems very simple. In the first issue, we notice that the tribe of this, or the chief of this tribe, is getting weaker and weaker, and telling his pupil, the person he's mentoring or whatever, that yeah, somebody's gonna have to take me down. This is the way it has to happen, and kind of hinting it should be you, dude. Don't let it be the other people. And I mean, by the end of the issue, we find out about a weird um, baby choosing ritual. Like their skin is broken by the sun, and that's how they know they're ready for society or to be proper members of the clan or tribe. I don't know. This is all seems very well thought out and very cool, and it seems like this is a very deep world that I can't wait to get more into. The art in this book is jaw-droppingly fantastic, and yeah, I'm just excited. We're clearly going to get a nice big duel in this issue, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. So yeah, Skinbreaker #2 off to a strong start. Next up, we got Superman #31. This is by writer Joshua Williamson with pencils by Eddie Barrows, inks by Aber Ferreira, colors by Alejandro Sanchez, and letters by Ariana Mar. And another DCKO tie-in. Superman is it's just read the solicit. I don't think I'm going to do better than describing it in this little solicit here. So Superman and his allies have been thrown into a dangerous game to capture the heart of Apocalypse at the center of the Earth. What is the heart of Apocalypse? And how are its origins tied to Krypton? And why doesn't Darkseid's Legion want Superman to find out? I don't know. I don't know any of those things, and I'm super stoked to find out. Joshua Williamson's Superman has been a serious like impetus for me changing the way I read superhero comics, and yeah, I couldn't be more happy to get to this point with this book and be just in the thick of this event. The first time I've been in comics long enough to be there for the ramp up of an event and just be in the thick of it, and I'm having a lot of fun. There's a lot of excitement on my end for DCKO, and I hope that it's infectious, honestly, because I really am liking what's going on right now. But yeah, Superman 31. Every issue of Superman this year has been a winner. I don't see why this one would not. Next up, we got X-Men Book of Revelation #1. This is by writer Jed McKay, with pencils by Netho Diaz, inks by Sean Parsons, colors by Fernando Cifuentes, and letters by Clayton Cowles. And let's see. I think this book, I mean, obviously by the title, is going to be more focused on Revelation himself. I mean, he's been popping up in little bits here and there throughout some of the other books, to show, what our villain is doing. But this should be interesting to see, maybe things from his point of view. And yeah, I mean, I'm trying all these Age of Revelations #1s, and they're going to get filtered out after that. So this is just another one on the list. But honestly, this is more of the mainline title, and I'm pretty, the main event book, so to speak, with maybe Amazing X-Men as well, kind of those two sharing the headlining. But yeah, and that's just me saying. But yeah, I'm super excited to see where we go and whether or not I continue to pick this book up. So yeah, should be interesting nonetheless. Because I'll tell you what, right now, there's some Age of Revelation books that I have not even brought up or reviewed on the show, and one or two I liked, and one or two I could not stand and couldn't be happier to throw away. So, and that brings us to the end of this whole preview video. Thanks for watching. Give a like and subscribe if you can. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment below. I always love to chat and hear what you guys are thinking, or hear anything you have to say, even if it's correcting. But yeah, Until then, thanks for watching and keep reading.